Hello. Hello. We're in. Woo! Let's play some Minecraft. Right. So, welcome back to Seasons Meetings. We should sleep just to make sure that we have no phantoms. Okay. Right. So, what have I done since last time? Well, remember that epic house I was building in the last stream? Yeah, that's gone. I I completely tore it down, and I replaced it with farmland, and then I built a new house. This one, it's much smaller. I also added a little area to the fish pond where we can stand and still not have to worry about phantoms because we've got a little thingy over our heads, and we have Mochi here to protect us from any phantoms or lurking creepers that might try and sneak up on us while we're fishing. We've got little Zoomy going around the pond. That is officially his name. Zoomy. We did we used to have a rabbit over here. I named him. Oh, okay. So the thing is, he died. Yeah. A wild cat came and ate him. This cat, in fact. This cat right here. I've put him in a boat because I think Blueberry might want it. She's making a cat cafe, but I do not know whether she has that type of cat. So I'm gonna leave it there and ask if she wants it. But yes, that cat murdered poor little Pitty, the rabbit. And if you didn't know already, food in this mod pack goes rotten after a while. So I picked up his flesh and I put it here as like a little grave, and it has decayed already. Um, but that's fine. I'll just rename this because I did rename the piece of meat to match the rabbit's name, but it has changed states and therefore has lost its name. So let's do this again. So we named the rabbit Pitty because he was a bit broken, I think. He was a bit bugged. He couldn't run. He kept running into the wall. So we named him and we thought we'd look after him. But yeah, I still couldn't save him from the cat, so it was unfortunate. Rest in peace, Pitty the rabbit. Then I also built a little coop. I say little, it is actually rather massive. I think it's bigger than my house. It even rivals the size of my pond. Yeah. But it's not just my coop. It's got my chickens, it's got my cow, and it's got my donkey. Because for some reason, I had these guys on leashes, and occasionally the leashes would just randomly detach, and then I would lose the leashes. Which is kind of annoying. But yeah. Right. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn my entity distance down. Okay. So, but yeah, and then I built this entire crop field, I think it looks pretty cool. I've got it all separated into different areas. My main concern really is the rice. Because as part of my restaurant, I'm going to be selling a lot of rice rolls with fish and kelp. But then we've got like other things that pair with, you know, other ingredients. How have you been trampled? What has been what is trampling? If the butterflies are able to trample, I'm gonna be slightly upset. We've got onions and we've got lots of cotton. So all of these things here that are planted, I am using in my restaurant. Except the melons. I do not need melons, but we have a villager in here. This guy. He buys melons. So I've decided that we're also going to be growing things specifically to trade. Need to harvest. And I should probably just immediately silk touch the pumpkin. Yeah, I like my coop. I've never actually built one like this before. Usually I just do a massive area of fence, but I thought I would make it look a bit different. I didn't want it to just be a fence. So I've done like a rocky wall. I like it. I decided to also put some around the outside, which I'm a bit less sure about. Not entirely sure if I like it, but we're going to keep it for now. And then I built this little kind of coop, I guess. It's very open, but you know, a little shelter in case they all want to huddle together when it rains. What am I gonna do? Okay. First of all, let's go to the location of my restaurant. I'm hoping that I'm not walking past any spoilers. Okay, so we've got two future shops lined up here. And then next door we have my shop. This is where my restaurant is going to go. These sand and onion crates outline where I want it to go. You guys are noisy. This is the start of Blue's shop. She's going to do her little cat cafe. And I'm actually so glad that Blue started doing this before me, because this cat has saved me from multiple creepers just while I've been messing around with this crate. Like, they fall from the sky, and this little guy, I don't know his name, but he's my guardian angel while I'm at this place. So I currently have this barrel going. It is basically just a temporary place where people can come and get free food if they need it. Because I haven't actually built the restaurant yet. But eventually, like, this is pretty much my restaurant. I just need to make it look like a restaurant. I've got my menu here. This will go inside as well. But yes, this is basically the outline. And then back here, I've got the start of my building materials. So I want the canvas rugs. I've planned what the front is going to look like, but I haven't really put that much thought into the interior. I know that I do want it to have like one of those aquarium things. Like, I considered doing it in the walls, but because I'm going to be neighbours, like directly with other shops, I don't think putting water and fish in the walls is a good idea. So I'm going to put it under the floor. Then you walk over like the ocean in the bottom. Put some fish in there, some kelp and some coral, because we do have the location of a coral reef. We explored out this area. I just have to remember to avoid the ocean monument on the way. But yes, so I very recently got my hands on a Silk Touch pickaxe. So I could make the journey back out there. Is this coral as well? Oh, there's a tiny bit of coral here as well. Really, it's not that much difference location-wise, but it is right in the northeast corner of the map. Like this here, boop boop, that's the world border. So it's gonna be quite the trek to get out there. It might be worth waiting until I have friends to do that. Or we could just be brave. Okay. Sorry about that. I think I'm starting to get a bit of a cold. It's kind of annoying, actually. I keep sneezing. Drink some of my tea. Tea is good. I like tea. Yummy, 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 yummy. Okay. Right, good. So, yeah, we pretty much have the what we need to build the front ready. But I might start like caving it out first to get a bit of an idea of how much space I can have. Because it's going to go into the mountain, but this does go back quite a way. I don't want to get in the way of Triss's base in any way, so I don't think it'll go this far back. What's this? Is this the plan for something? Because I know Triss has a few of these pillars lying around, but the other ones are labelled. Like, I think this one's for a coop. Yeah, a chicken coop. I don't know if this pillar is supposed to symbolize a plan for something. But if it is, I'm gonna hope that it's designed to be on top and not go into the cliffside. But I'll probably have to talk to her about that before I proceed with digging out all of this underneath space. Do I have any torches? No. Okay, great. Of course I don't. But yes, so I've already got the front sorted. All of my blocks are here. I also thought it would be quite fun to use some amethyst under the floor. Because I don't really think the colour would go with a lot of what I'm doing, but I can use canvas. Like instead of wool, if I use canvas, you can walk over it and it still makes the noise, but you can't see the amethyst. So I was thinking I could separate parts of the floor with this and then have the glass with the ocean aquatic scene underneath. But then the only issue with that is that with glass next to this, you'll still be able to see it. Unless I put another border of something else that sounds nice. Ooh, I could use warped wood. Like the logs, they have quite a funky, squeaky sound. But yes, so I was on a bit last night to restock the food because it was quite... it was missing quite a lot of options. So I've slightly restocked. The main problem with my menu at the moment is that most of these include rice, and rice is not in season until summer, which means it grows really slowly unless I have lots of bone meal. So it's quite a bit of effort to stock up the food at the moment. But when summer rolls around, the food production should be a lot quicker and a lot more smooth. Yeah, my rice field's coming along. It's quite nice. Yes, I was gonna silk touch this. How's it going? Hello, Evie. Welcome in. I am playing Minecraft. It's going well. I think I have a bit of a cold though. I'm very sniffly and sneezy. It's quite sad. Nothing to do with Minecraft though. Minecraft forever. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is harvest the fields and then see if I can trade. Yeah. Yeah, so somebody, I believe it would have been Emerald, got the nether trees. So I'm hoping that maybe I can nab some of this. Pretty sure I can just bone meal the nylium to get the mushrooms. Eventually I'll ask him if he's got any spare. I could just root through his chests, but I don't think I will. Because we have other things we can do in the meantime, like get the silk touch pickaxe, which is here. We're gonna harvest the pumpkin. Pumpkin? It's a funny looking pumpkin. We're gonna harvest the melon. Well, soon. Thank you. Well, it's only just started, so... Wait, you're not supposed to grow that way. I've designed this so that you go that way. Okay, I need to... Okay. Okay, you know what? The field is not fielding yet, so we should probably actually just... Can I fortune a melon? 9! Is that normal, or is that fortune? I don't know, but anyway. That's good for us. And yes, I have 2 diamond hoes. I have one for the tilling the ground, and I have the other one for leaves and for harvesting. I really wanted to get Fortune 3 on the hoe, because I'm currently using my pickaxe to farm the stuff that you can fortune. But, you know, it works for now. Okay. You my rice? No. What am I doing? Yes, I need to get my levels back up. I'm gonna put the hoe away for now. I do not need it. I don't need these either. Okay. There we go. So, to business. I would like coral reef stuff. I don't know what from the coral reef I want. I know that I want some solid blocks and a lot of the kind of fan things. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna go. I should probably take a spare bed with me. Right, villager, which one of you would like to give up your bed? You, because it's in the leave. We don't like that. Can I trade while I'm here? No. Okay, we will take the bed with us just in case. And it's adventure time, except it's not really an adventure because I know where I'm going. The wrong way immediately. We need to go that way. Which is where did I lost it? Ah, that way. Okay. That is quite far. And I'm the only person online, so if I die, that's not good. I am actually down a life. So every player has 3 lives per season. And I actually lost a life the other day. I wasn't streaming. I wasn't really recording. I recorded it in flashback. So it'll probably make its way into a video when I eventually edit this stuff. Yeah, it was really stupid. But yeah, I lost a life. Nobody was online. I could have asked for help, but I felt really stupid. And I didn't want to confess to what I had done to lose that life. So I didn't ask for help. Who is this? Fish. Is this a rival? Oh, Jespy. Okay. That is very cute. I'm curious now. I can't say so. I can't say until it's... Can't say. I was trying to do a cheeky, funny little, just a little prank. Harmless. Well, harmless to who I was intending to prank. Very not harmless to me. I died. But, you know, it's fine. I think it's worth it. Oh, it's definitely worth it. Except I haven't seen... they haven't seen it yet, so I've had no response. Can I get through there? Yes, I can. Another sad thing about my menu for the restaurant is that I sell quite a few squid product items. There's calamari and squid ink pasta. However, in my homemade pond, squids do not spawn. So I have to actively go out and find the squid. Cannibalism. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, the concept of my restaurant is that it's a fish restaurant. This is not the way through. Oh, what am I doing? I can just go across. Although a dark oak is the least friendly place to cross. I'll go around as far as I can. So everything I'm selling is related to the ocean. I've got sushi, I've got, squid ink, calamari. The only vegetarian item I have is squid. Nope, not squid. That's very not vegetarian. Kelp. There's kelp rolls, which is literally just rice, kelp, dried kelp, and carrots. Oh, hello. But yeah. Do. Let's not fall down there. Ooh. Let's not get distracted. If I go down there, I will not come out. Looks like a meteor. Like has fallen. Right, I'm now just hoping that I don't overheat because I completely forgot about this aspect. Last time I came on an adventure, we nearly froze to death. So I need to be very careful about the temperatures. That is what I'm worried about when it comes to summer, is that we're actually going to have to pay more attention to the temperatures. Winter is going to be awful, but summer is like the trial edition for the temperature stuff. I think. Well, I'm presuming so anyway. But the upside to summer is that most of the crops are going to be in season, so food should not be an issue during summer. But hydration and keeping cool are probably going to be issues. I presume this has already been looted. Well, kind of. Should I take this stuff? I feel like I might as well. Maybe we can use the obsidian for something. The butterflies are very silly. I've seen so many of them die to berry bushes. During summer, magma is going to be our friend. Ow. Okay. I just said you're going to be our friend, okay? You don't need to do that. Very not friendly. Right, I'm just going to grab these final pieces and then we're going to continue. What's happening over there? That's a lot of kelp. Okay. happy with that. It's... Okay, yep, I am overheating, but not quite burning yet. So let's just hope that I can get in and out of this place quickly. But I'm going to be in the water mostly, so I should be okay. But we are in a desert, so I'm going to be very hot. I don't have... Ah, I have berries. Okay. Ooh, sea pickles. And there's the coral. Lovely jubbly. So, that's so many pufferfish. Why is there like a... Right. This looks like a good area. It's nice and close to the surface. So I want a lot of this stuff. Oh. Ooh. Why did it die? Oh, I'm using the wrong pickaxe, that's why. I knew that. I appreciate how quickly they break. I'm just gonna grab an entire, like, chunk of this, everything. Just gonna clear a section of the coral reef. Sorry. But, you know, the restaurant demands it. Right, I want a nice variety, except it seems my inventory is already full. I do not need that. Okay. Ah, I wish we had bundles. I don't need the rice, that's renewable. I don't need 2 pieces of flint. And I need to throw more things away. Do not need a singular piece of cobblestone. Okay, how are we looking? We don't have that much. We don't have that much of anything. Okay, let's color sort these. So we've got blue. We don't have any of the red blocks. We have the pink, but we're missing... Nope, we do have magenta. Okay. So we need the red block. This stuff. I like the ones that look like nests. Which ones are they? Fan? I think they might be the fans. No. Are the fans the ones that go on the edge? I don't know. This one. Whatever that is. Yeah, fan. Okay. Right, I can't pick up the... what are those called? The pickles, but that's fine because I already have pickles. We have pickles at home. Eat. Right, I need more of the tall red ones. And yellow. Where is it? This one. Okay. I don't think there's a way to reproduce these. Like, if I bone meal a coral fan or whatever it is, will it multiply? I don't know. Can I recipe? No, I can't. There is no recipe for that. That makes sense, though. Okay. We need more. How many more blocks we need? Pink stuff. Red. Okay. My thing is, I don't want to think, oh yeah, that's fine, and then leave. Because this was quite a journey. It's quite a trek to get him. So I want to make sure that I have enough of everything. So really, what that tells me is that I should just completely eradicate. Completely eradicate this area. Which is terrible, but you know. Why did I bring all my tools with me? We don't need the netherrack, because I can go to the nether. So let's grab the pickles as well. That'll save us some bone meal down the line. And then let's choose what area we're going to destroy. Let's leave this area alone for now. I think we've done enough here. Let's pick an area that's a bit more out the way so that I can fully dismantle it. No, thank you. How about here? It is very dark. Okay, this is good. Wrong button. There we go. So, we can just get rid of these lumps. These individual thingies. Hello. I thought he was holding something. That's just his little hand. There's another one. Okay. I've chosen the darkest, the darkest area. Right, let's get started. Might as well start out in that side. Oh, there's drowns everywhere. I need to be very careful that I do not die, because that would be awkward. I should probably grab the pufferfish while I'm here, because I want the pufferfish in the... Come here. Yes, okay. Yeah. Otherwise I would have to come all the way back to get some fish to put inside, or wait for a wandering trader to offer me some. Because currently I do have a fisherman village, a villager, but he offers me cod in a bucket, which will be useful because I live by the river where mostly I just get salmon. Right, I'm really hoping that we are never going to run out of coral. I say never, as if I have a plan for it other than my restaurant. Hey, my restaurant's going to be very colourful and epic. And we definitely don't need this much. Like, this is just too much coral. But it's always good to be prepared and have spares. Oh, although actually, if I want tropical fish, I could probably get away with just finding them in a nearby lush cave, because I'm pretty sure we do have a lush cave near the base area. Hey, it's becoming daytime. Right. I've also realised that I haven't been actually silk touching the fan pieces. I've just been breaking the blocks, which doesn't drop the frilly bit. So I need to be focused on that. Oh no. This is bad. Very bad. I don't know where he is. I can't afford to die here. Can I see him? I'm looking for any movement that's not a squid. I thought those were tridents. Okay. Oh, he's still throwing. He's... okay. Can you not? Where is he? I saw him. Except I don't think I've actually seen him at all. I just keep seeing the tridents. Oh, but imagine how cool it would be to have a trident. This... I've died to trident people in this server so many times. But thankfully... well, I had a whole fiasco where they were spawn camping me. But thankfully that was before all the life respawn things had actually been finalised and fixed. Fixed and finalised? Right, where is this guy? Surely if I stay out the water he won't mind. Where'd he go? I was all the way out there. But he was still shooting me at this point. So, where'd it go? I'm afraid. But also very eager to try and have a trident. I do have a bow, but the bow's not going to help me much in the water. Okay, you know what? It's not worth it. I only have one respawn left of this season. I'm burning. I'm burning. I'm burning. Okay, we're good. The water saves me. And thankfully it seems like the guy is actually not that close. Yeah, I have no idea where he is. Right, anyway, back to business. We need to just keep going. Hello there. If you had to come rescue me, I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to get here within 5 minutes. I feel like it took me 5 minutes to get here. But that's probably just because... I don't know. It probably took 2 minutes. It felt like 5. But I have decided that it's not worth it. So what do I need? I need the red frilly pieces and the blue blocks. I'll get all the frilly pieces. No! I keep forgetting about the pieces. Key. How is that? I still need more. So much yellow, but yellow is honestly probably the one I'm going to use the least. I really like the blue and magenta. Where's all the red? These ones. Okay, better. Thought I had a drowned, but I think it was the squid. Okay. I need more pink. Standy-uppy one. That stuff. That's magenta. Okay. But I do need more of that stuff anyway. Bubble. approaching the drowned area. I'm quite scared, but also I'm hoping it's worth it. What else do I need? Just all the ones that stand up. That's not a standy-uppy one. Where's... Ah, hello. Okay. I am so ready for this to be done. We're nearly there, I think. Okay, well I have over 10 of each. Does anybody know if you can bone meal these coral pieces to get more? Or is that only a sea pickle thing? Because I have enough blocks, I think. But I feel like I might want more of those. You cannot, okay. I thought so, but I didn't want to accept it. That's really sad. That would have been nice. But, oh well. I mean, I know where this place is, so if I do run out and am desperate, I can just come back. But I would rather not, you know, it was quite a trek. Right. If I was to get more blocks, it would be the red, the pink, magenta. Excuse me, Mr. Pufferfish. Okay, now let's get some red. And then after this, we are leaving. Okay. And magenta. I don't want to take too much. I'm just going to go for these ones at the bottom. Okay. Are we happy with that? I think so. Couple more reds. Okay. Yep. Oh, I still only have 10 pieces of fire coral. How? Genuinely can't see this. Can't see any. Ooh. Oh no. I just tried to drink my water and I've now filled it with nasty seawater. Okay, well, I'll only drink when I really have to. Okay. I think that will do for now. If I desperately need more, which I doubt I will, I can just come back. Let's leave. I'm so ready to not be here. That was a mission success. We did get attacked, kind of, by a trident dude, but, you know, we didn't die. He left us alone. We got a pufferfish, we got some sea pickles, we got a whole bunch of coral. And now we head home. We will go round. I do not want to be on the land during the day. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh. While I'm here, actually, I am going to grab a stack of sand. Because I have one stack free. And I'm going to need a lot of glass if I'm going to build a glass floor. I've already been here. Oh, the empty space was my boat. That makes sense, you know. Do I have sand near home? Not really. The nearest sand to home is these random patches or this beach. Yeah, let's grab some. What am I gonna sacrifice? Let's just get rid of the books. Because I can make books easily. And we will also get rid of the, you know what? Done. Okay. We have plenty of wood at home. Is there anything else I want to throw away? I could throw away my shield. Do we have enough iron to spare? Yes, because we get iron golems spawn quite often. When I go home, I will simply kill the iron golem. And make up for my lost shield. Easy. Done. Right, that'll do. 3 stacks. Hopefully will tide us over. I can't remember how much we already had. Not that much to my memory. And my memory is quite bad. But we have at least 3 stacks. And my restaurant shouldn't be that big. So hopefully there will also be spares. Oh, I am very closer to that than I want to be. Completely forgot about it. Right, I'm slightly worried that I haven't slept in a while. If I get phantoms, that's not going to be good. I'm hoping that I'm safe for this night. I'm gonna go around. I do not want to cross the land at night time. Nighttime scary. Ooh, pretty. Have I been here? I feel like I must have done because I've pinned the turtles over there. Yep, I've been here. Oof, Dark Oak is also not very fun, especially at nighttime. Okay, we lived. Home, 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 home. Little baby waterfall. Do you guys ever, when you're playing Minecraft, have to remind yourself that things aren't quite the way they used to be? Like, sometimes I'll be boating, and I'm like, great, let's just take the boat to the shore so I can get out. And then occasionally I'll, like, or stop myself before I hit the edge because I think my boat's gonna break. But that hasn't been a feature for quite a long time. Like, no, I don't want my boat to turn into sticks. Thank you very much. Okay, where are we? We're almost there. That's such an old feature. I know, it hasn't been in the game for quite a while, but occasionally I'll still just have a little, like, I'll have a moment where I think to myself, whoa, slow down, don't crash into the shore. I don't want to lose my boat. Oops. Let's put that back. I don't know who this farm belongs to. It's a cute little campfire in it. I don't know if anyone actually uses this anymore. Everyone's kind of moved on from the starter house. This was the safety house. Maybe at some point we should come back and kind of rebuild it. It's had a few creeper accidents by the looks of it. I need to refresh my water. Let's revisit. Ooh. It's just loads of stuff right at the start. This is what is happening. What's been going on? Oh, small drip leaf though. I should probably get some of that for my pond. Oh, I've just realised that the zombies from here are gone. What happened to them? Oh well. Okay. So, first of all... let's put all this stuff in here. Stuff. And we're gonna put our pufferfish in there as well. I'm surprised it's still standing. Yeah, honestly. Fair enough. It's been slightly rebuilt every time it's been exploded. Slightly. Alright, we need to harvest the fields. Let's just immediately start with the smelting process. Running like Jonathan from Stranger Things. That'll do. Okay. I need to sneeze again. Okay. Drink. And okay. Let's put some of this stuff away. I do need to... okay, that's all fine. Good thing about the cotton is that my villager trades for string, which I can make with cotton. So this field is basically just free emeralds. But also, I need the seeds to make oil for my fried calamari. So it all goes to some use. But also the cotton itself, if you put that in a what's this thing called? Composter? It has a 50% chance of raising the level, which is very good. So if you have lots of this stuff in a composter, you get a lot of bone meal, which is good because rice is out of season. So I have a few pieces ready now, but if I want to make big batches of rice stuff, I have to bone meal it all. That was satisfying. The farming. Mowing all of them down. Or the replanting. Okay. Then I need to empty my pockets. The destruction, yes. Then we can then we can destroy the next one. So let's put all the seeds in. I'm gonna keep the cotton to trade because I need levels. Water. So I'm gonna actually bundle these up for now because I kind of want to do it all in one go. My berries just went rotten. Thanks, game. And then we'll just put these away. And it's onion time. Oh, hello. That grew very quickly. The cotton is in season, so it grows really fast. Yummy num num flesh, yes. Who got the netherwood? I'm pretty sure Emerald. Yeah, I would very much like some of that, but I need to ask him. I'm presuming he's got spare, but like I know that we can bone meal to get the mushrooms, but I don't know if he's got any spare nylium, or I could just steal a corner piece. I know I'm bugging later. Yep, I would very much like some of that as well. I want the blue stuff for... Actually, no. Well, the blue stuff, yes, for the outside to make it look like kind of watery, but also I love the sound that it makes when you walk on it. I also want the red stuff to use on the inside. Oh no, wait. I was going to use mangrove for the inside. So I want the blue stuff, the blue nether stuff, and then I want mangrove. Which now conveniently we have both of. Yay! But don't worry, guys. I'm gonna save the mangrove wood farming for not to stream. Because that is very boring. Although, I do have a very nice hoe. Which will be very nice when it comes to doing the mangrove and the nether trees. Normally, I wouldn't bother with a hoe specifically for leaves, but when you're mining mangrove and nether trees, it's kind of essential. Done. Onion. That's a lot of onions. Okay. Okay, we have lots to trade. Hang on. No. You need... Right. Here's what I'm gonna do. For no reason in particular. I've just realised I haven't been recording flashback. It's fine, I don't need it. I'll definitely need that when we start building. Bloop, bloop. Sleep. Just in case. Don't want phantoms. Hello, friends. Okay. Gosh, it's so silent. Right. These. Hello. Right, you're sold out almost immediately. Great, thanks, dude. Pressing buttons. Right, string. Yeah, this guy sells me a bucket of cod, but that's it. I wish that they could sell me tropical fish. I'm gonna have to wait for a trader if I want to do that, or go to the lush cave. And that's it. I need more of each type of villager, but I don't want too many. So far we've got one of each type. There's a cleric there, we've got farmer, fisher, and stonemason. Because quite a lot of people in the server want to build out of bricks, so now we have freedom to do that. But yeah, for now that'll do. I'll come back in a bit and trade with you some more. Let's put these away. I might as well just keep the stuff on me. Meow, indeed. Rice. Okay. Let's do more farming. Woo. We will do the carrots, potatoes,
here.
Boom. Potatoes. There's a crafting table over here. And carrots. Yay. And this random spot that has been trampled at some point, somehow. Right in the middle. How did you get trampled? I feel like it might have been a butterfly. Unless you're just not hydrated. But you're right next to the edge, so you should be hydrated. We blame the butterflies, indeed. I am perfectly happy to blame the butterflies. I'm watching you. My corn's already, like, almost fully grown again. Right, tomatoes we haven't done. Carrots, onions, potatoes, wheat, seeds, and scrap. And maybe we should do the tomatoes. I'll wait until a few more of them are done. I am growing cabbages. I honestly don't know why, because they're not on my menu at all. After these are all fully grown, I'm probably going to harvest them and then not grow any more. I'll just have a few on standby in case anybody else needs them, but I doubt it. I have other crops with stuff. I would quite like to have more mushrooms, but also I don't know why I want mushrooms because they're not on my menu either. So I just love the way you can do mushrooms. I don't know which mod pack it is, but you can make a mushroom colony. And then instead of waiting for the mushrooms to spread, the mushrooms just grow like a colony on top of each other, and then you just shear. You shear them to get the stuff. So it takes up a lot less space. Right. Do I want to do the path? This is the bird's eye view of my base currently. We've got the farm, we've got the house, we've got the pond, and we've got the animals. Of course, I've kind of mapped out where I want the path to go, but I'm now wondering what I want to put on this like strip leading from my house towards Tooth's mine and towards Triss. I also need this path to go this way towards Emerald, and I think Kaz is living there too. And then we've also got Jaffa that way, so I need more paths. The problem here is that my path going this way is going to be the windy path of my farm. Although this... you could zigzag it this way, I suppose. A zigzaggy path that leads over towards Jaffa's base. Still homeless? You're getting there. You're getting there. Eventually. Maybe. I want these melons to go faster so that I can just have an entire area for the mushrooms. Rice. Okay, we have quite a lot of rice now, so I could do more. But the... like farming? No, food? For the food thing? What should I do? I don't think there really is much else to do. It's just going to be smelting sand. And harvesting trees. Let's do some food preparing. So we have a decent amount of rice here. We have 10, and then we can cook some more rice. So what I'm going to do is fish. And then if fishing goes well, I should get myself... We're gonna do... No, let's use the lure. If this is all good and well, we can make a decent amount of food and maybe get some nice treasure from it. Hello, Zumi. What are you doing all the way out here? You're in the shallows. What are you doing? Do axolotls attack pufferfish? Or is it just fish and squid? I mean, pufferfish are fish, but, you know. I think they do. I considered putting the pufferfish in here, but we're not going to do that. He seems to like it. It is a bit lonely in there, though. Maybe I need to find him a friend. This is great for fishing. You can just chill, fish, watch the Zumi go Zumi. I need to go to the Lush Cave so I can find a friend or two. Yeah. I need to do that too, but not for axolotls. I need tropical fish to go in my restaurant. But even still, we're gonna need to make quite a few buckets. Or, actually, we could just trade for to my villager dude and he'll give us cod bucket. So instead of actually spending our iron, we can just spend emeralds and get free bucket. Well, obviously not free, but free from iron. Because emeralds are renewable, iron is also renewable, but less so. Why did you squeak like that? Okay, let's begin. Rice. Oops. Okay, we have our salmon. We have our cod. And we have 4 spare. And the pufferfish we will save to trade because my fisherman what's the word? My fisherman buys pufferfish and tropical fish. So any of those that I catch I can immediately sell to him. Because he offers me discount as well, I only need to sell him 1 of each of those things to get an emerald. The problem with the freshness mod is that if I catch, like, he also buys salmon, but because the fish changes freshness after a while, they split into different stacks depending on their freshness. But you cannot, like, sell him salmon from, like, 2 different stacks of freshness, which is really annoying. You have to sell him all the same type of freshness. Doing schoolwork, I pressed a button and all my tags went bye-bye. Do you not have the history thing that opens all the previous tabs that were open at the same time? I think I've managed to do that before. Oh, fair enough. Right, how's that? Right, let's go. Good thing about you doing the fish stuff as well is that every time you slice them, you also get the bone meal. So I've got 8 pieces of bone meal just from doing this. Okay. And we need to cook some more rice. We'll keep them there for now. I'm not gonna cook the rice until it's all... or until I have all the fish to go with it. Still fresh? Yes. Mochi. Every time I hear steps, I think it's a creeper. It's usually a butterfly. I want to get to level 30 so that I can re-enchant some of my armor. Because currently they are not the best. I need really good pieces of armor because when it comes to summer and... let's see, look, they've immediately gone into separate thingies. As soon as it comes to serious weather, you need to have like leaf armor to keep you cool or wool armor to keep you warm. But when you wear those, you lose loads of your protection. So as long as 2 of my pieces of armor are like really good, I can replace the other 2 with whatever armor will keep me temperature protected. So I think I need a really good chest plate to keep on me at all times. And boots are probably also going to be really important to keep because I want feather falling. I'm sorry, fish. If I can get feather falling, that will probably save my life quite a few times, honestly. Plus, they've got information for like the bleeding protection. So they all have different levels. The chest plate gives you the most bleeding protection. So I definitely need the chest plate to stay on me permanently. Yes, Triss does have a feather falling villager. And I do have protection 3, but I really wanted to get a good roll. I wanted protection. I wanted the swimming one. I wanted something else. I don't know. I wanted everything on it, but I only got protection 3, which is really sad. But I would rather protection than any other type of whatever. So let's I'm gonna go back to the trading. I'm gonna give them my pufferfish, and I'm gonna give them the leftovers of the crops that we had last time, and I'm gonna sleep. Ah, also, we made an ender chest to do some science to see whether you could leave food in the ender chest and it not go bad. We found out that you can, actually. If you put food in the ender chest, it does not go bad. Turns out that was not a feature that was anticipated for this challenge, I guess. So they've basically added a lock to the ender chest. So if you want to open the ender chest, you need an Eye of Ender to open it. And then once you use that key, you have 2 minutes to use the ender chest before it locks again. So you can use it to store your food, but you need blaze rods and ender pearls, which is quite scary. So they've come up with a pretty good counter. Please. Also, this confuses me. Like, I can buy coffee beans, but there's 2 stacks that are the same. I don't really understand. I should probably check what the suspicious stews are. They might come in handy. Okay. Lovely. You done? Okay. I really wish my farmer had more things that I could give to him. There's only 4 options for me to sell to him. The rest are all I can buy food, which, yeah, that's good. Like, if I'm in a pinch, because then I can buy the food from him fresh when I need it, but it will go bad eventually. But, you know, if it's winter and I'm starving, I can buy some pumpkin pies from this guy and it'll be good. It'll all be good. But I want emeralds so that I can buy other stuff. But you are sold out, right? Yeah, okay. And I got rid of my pufferfish, so that is all fine and dandy. Just put them in there. So you know I'm gonna eat them. Okay. Oh, and I've leveled up. Nice. We can go to the... I threw away all of my books. Let's make a few more books. Because I wanted to use them initially for enchanting. So... let's go here. I can put my sound back on. Let's do... We need... Let's make 3 books. Okay, 3 books. All used just making... All made just using cotton. However, I should actually probably do my food first, because we don't want that going bad. And I'm already out of bowls again. What? Okay. I think I can just reset the freshness by doing that. I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. And that's all the fish done. Boom. Don't tell them. Big stretch. They'll take it away from us? Well, that's kind of the point. So I'm gonna forget that it exists anyway. I'm not gonna use it. Okay. Oops. Right, I'm just gonna sit here and wait until the rice is done. And then we will go enchant. I only have enough levels to do 1 full enchant. We're just gonna have to pray that it is good. So I might redo my... Should I redo my chest plate? I feel like the chest plate's most important, but I did want to redo my shoes. Okay, we now have rice, and that is ready for later. I vote for chest plate? Okay. We are doing the chest plate. Does Fen even know that we are using his stuff? Okay, let's first of all check the hoe. Silk Touch. I don't want that on my hoe. Book. Thorns efficiency. Nope, those are terrible. There is a butterfly killing itself on a berry bush, I presume. Let's disenchant the chest plate. And then... Okay, protection 3. That's not great. Do you reckon these are all going to be the same? Like, if I disenchant my shoes, is it still going to be the same? It's not even protection 4. I don't think that's worth it. Shoes would be different. It's quite a risk to disenchant them both. But I'll play safe. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to do that. I'll just take the risk. Fire protection. No, I don't want fire protection. I've already removed fire protection from my shoes once before. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the singular the low-level book to reset. Protection 3, that's exactly the same. Fire protection, that's exactly the same. Piercing 3. Fortune 2. Okay, that's kind of what I do want. It's not Fortune 3, but it's better than using my pickaxe to harvest my plants. I'm gonna do the hoe. And it's only Fortune 2. But that's okay because I'm gonna merge that with my other hoe. Right, what have we got next? Double fire. Why is my book all protection as well? Protection 3. Protection 3. These are terrible. What the heck? Okay. Well, I used up all my good luck on the pickaxes, obviously. Well, Tooth used his luck on this pickaxe, and then I used my luck on this pickaxe. And I got a pretty good shovel. Yeah, I got a really good shovel as well. The bow I fished. You need to focus on your own gear. I need to... Oh, quite a lot of the rice has grown. Actually, I think 3 pieces of rice have grown. Oh, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have plans to mass produce XP. You know, instead of staring at a wall, you could be making yourself not homeless. That's also something you could do. I don't think you're allowed to make an armadillo farm either. But we do have villagers for XP. That's great. But you called yourself homeless. That could be solved very quickly. You cannot unevict yourself from my house, unfortunately. There's not even enough space in this house for me. Gotta go enjoy the stream. Thank you, Evie. Bye bye. Thank you for stopping in. Have fun doing whatever you do. You are forbidden from adding a basement in my house. Forbidden. Maybe we can discuss this after you have your own house. Then maybe we can build a basement in both of our houses and connect them and build some sort of weird culty thing in the middle that nobody will know about. But for that you have to build your own house first. Is someone attacking me? No, they're under the ground. Okay. Right, we made a few more pieces of food to go in the restaurant barrel. Looking good. We are severely lacking calamari rolls. And fried calamari. But the problem with those is that I have to actively go out and hunt the squids, which is really annoying. So I'm not going to bother with that right now. There's enough other food for people to be satisfied, so I don't need to fill up the calamari rolls right now. You can build a house. Stop trying to... No. Trying to take all my jobs so that you specifically don't have to do your own jobs. I will do my jobs. And because I'm doing my own jobs, it means that I can badger you about doing your jobs. No, I refuse. Stay away from my jobs. They're mine. Territorial of my own jobs. Because if I let people do my jobs, then I will not do anything ever. So... And you're like the complete opposite. You're like, well, I should be doing my job, but instead I'm going to do everybody else's job to avoid doing my own jobs. No. Build your own house. It's not an adventure. You know what would be fun? Having a basement that connects to your basement. With something culty in the middle. Should I do more fishing? Can't really be bothered, honestly. I'll let you be my business partner after you have a house. And then you can help me with my business. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I need to get more slabs. Do I not have any normal cobble slabs? Okay. I need to get more vines as well. But that can wait. What I'm doing for now is just filling all of these newer areas with just normal cobble. And then eventually I will come back in to fill in with mossy. No! Whoops. There we go. Oh, I need to combine my hose. Yeah. Although that might actually take quite a bit of XP because they are both enchanted. Efficiency, unbreaking, fortune 2. That is a nice pickaxe. No, that's a hoe. That's a very nice hoe. It's, you know, not fortune 3, but still fortune. Whee. Yeah, I've already stolen a decent amount of your cobble. I won't take any from your chest upstairs, though. You. Excuse me. Thank you. Is there a quicker way of doing this? Like another hotkey that I can press? That would be nice. Actually, no, let's just turn all this into string. I'm gonna kill this golem. He's really annoying me. It was you. I can't kill you. Oh, I'm sorry for threatening you, golem. It wasn't your fault. I still really want to kill you, though. Also, this thing doing really badly. But you know what? That's fine. Let's use our Fortune 2 hoe. That gave us 6 pieces from 1. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's why I'm here. Oh, it only costs 8. That's not bad. Yep, okay. Nice. We now have a decent hoe, which I will use for harvesting my crops. And maybe eventually I'll get a Silk Touch one for trees, but for now, I'm not trying to collect leaves, especially not from mangrove. So, Fortune I can still use for the trees. Put this away. Yep, now the golem's annoying me. Can I reach you from over here, or is that a really bad idea? I might just bow you because I'm scared. I don't want to risk it. Okay. Lovely. 4 pieces. Nice. That makes up for the shield that I threw away. And the emeralds. Okay. Boom. And we will slowly work on getting our levels back. We do have quite a few books in here, though, to be fair. Protection, Loyalty, Piercing 3, Sharpness, Breach, Smite 4. Honestly, with all the zombies around, that is decent. Powerful Piercing 4. And we have so many fishing rods. I'm gonna have to go mine these eventually. I am going to actually remove these. We don't need them. Let's take these as well. And the bones. And these. That can stay. Oop, don't do that. No. I was thinking about adding a section to my restaurant that was like junk from fishing. Like a treasure chest that's just full of junk. And somebody else said that they were planning on making something similar, like where you could just dump stuff and people could come around and see if there was any trash in there that they wanted. I can't remember. There's a better way of describing that in a way that's actually realistic, but I can't remember. So I thought that was quite interesting. So I might end up putting lots of my fishing stuff in there. Can I empty this without drinking it? That's what I want to know. Let me out. Can I empty this? No. It's fine. Wow. Okay. I drank all 3 of those and none of them gave me a negative effect. I need to make more bowls. I constantly need bowls. Right, that'll do. In my official restaurant, I'm gonna have a little like waste basket where people can drop off their used bowls. But if they don't return the bowls, it's not the end of the world. They are nice and easy to make. Very cheap. And we have so many leather boots. I wonder if there's an actual use for these. Eh. And I still need to finish this, but that can wait. I still need to cut it off as well. I like my farm. I've never done it this way. I always do the little walkway around it so that when you walk down from the upper level onto the farm, you don't trample the crops. I always do that, but I never split them into sections like this. Usually I just do it based on level or layer, so I would have had like a few different layers going up and down, and each up down layer would be a different crop. But I decided to flatten out the entire area and section it all on the same level. But I like it. It's a bit different, but not so different that I immediately do it and immediately hate it. It's a subtle difference that I am currently enjoying. We'll see if it changes though. I don't think it will. Or this is now exactly how I'm going to do it for every series I ever do going forward. I do that sometimes. I sneezed. Okay. I don't really know what to do now. Or let's check the sand. Because I need that for my restaurant. I put the rest of the sand away. That's kind of annoying. We're going to get the rest of it smelting, and then I'm probably actually going to end the stream because I'm pretty much geared up to build the restaurant, except for like mangrove wood and crimson wood, which are both very annoying to do, so I'm not going to do them on stream. I'm going to do that listening to music or watching the Hermitcraft. I don't know. That's an activity that requires less brain power. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to bone meal the melon stems while I'm here as well. It is kind of annoying that you can't bone meal these things. Like once the stem is fully grown, you have to wait for them to grow, which is kind of annoying, but come summertime, we should have plenty of melons to trade. And I'm just gonna plant this, as my rice field is still not full. There we go. Nice. Okay. You know what? That's it. That's it. I'm gonna finish there. No more. I'm in my kitchen. This is actually really hard to do. I love this mod with the armor. Right, anyway, that'll do it. End of stream. Thanks for watching. I am now pretty much prepared to build my shop. I'm probably not going to build it on stream. I'll probably record it and do like a time-lapse flashback, whatever. But, you know, see you next time. I don't know when or what next time will be, but hopefully I'll see you there. Goodbye for now. Thank you all. Bye.